I am throwing together a quick Dande'lion Salve. I've been making this for Balm for between 5 and 6 years. So right now I'm just making a small batch. So I'm going to grab my Dande'lion infused olive oil, and I'm going to pour 10 ounces of my Dande'lion infused olive oil into my measuring cup, which I have in another pot with water as a double boiler. It is a very beautiful honey-like golden color. Alright, I'm going to pour it in. Let's see where it's at. It's kind of hard to see where it's at, to be honest. Let me make sure. Might get a little bit more. Normally I ain't recording. Well, normally I'm doing this, but let's see. I'll tell you what. I need a little bit more. A little bit more. How's that for you? Nope, a tad bit more. Alright, 10 ounces of Dande'lion infused oil. Alright, since I already have it there, normally I would have my beeswax measured out. So, like I said, normal things ain't happening this afternoon. It's to throw it together. I gotta get it done before sunset. So I'm gonna put my beeswax in there, and when it rises to the 12-ounce mark, that'll give me 2 ounces of beeswax. This is the beeswax I'm using right now at the moment. I've got some beeswax blocks from a fella out of Tennessee, straight from his honey hive. So, but I'm gonna use these up because I mean these are still very, very fine, and I just want to get them gone. All right, here we go. This is all one-handed. I desire I don't make a big mess. There is my 12-ounce mark. Well, right at it. A little bit more. Okay, plenty. That will give me a balm consistency instead of a salve. Back into the double boiler it goes. Now you don't want your water boiling, you just want it really, really warm, so I'm going to turn down the burner. I have got a youngin' and a husband in and out right at the moment. Y'all overlooked my stove. I just got through cooking supper a while ago. And you know, that's how my kitchen is, and that's how it's going to stay until I can get to it. So right now I got 10 ounces of Dande'lion infused oil. I will do a video on showing you how to do it. So simple. And then I put in 2 ounces of beeswax pellets, because I want mine as a balm consistency, which is a thick consistency and not a salve consistency. I don't really like the very soft, kind of runny, you know, salve-like consistency. And, you know, it gets hot around here. And a balm will keep its texture, or its, I don't want to say texture, it'll keep its self together a lot better than a salve for me, but it'll melt just like a salve on your skin. My Dande'lion Salve, like I said, I've been making it for, let's see, 4, 5, 6 years. Yeah, Halal'YAHUAH, 6 years. It was the first herb I fell in love with. I even named my cow Dande'lion. But after this, when it melts down, all that beeswax melts down, I'm going to take me some vitamin E oil, and I'm going to show you the vitamin E oil that I use. It ain't some stuff from like Dollar Tree or nothing like that. I order it, and I want it to be, you know, pure vitamin E oil. Some folks buy the capsules and use that. Okay, hang on. Alright, this is the vitamin E oil I use. Non-GMO, clean nutrition, vitamin E oil. There's your MGs, your IUs. And this is what I'll put in there whenever the beeswax melts. It looks a little cloudy right now, but it will clear up and be beautiful. I'll take it off the heat, let it cool down just a little bit, and then I'll squeeze a right fine squeeze into this salve. I don't measure it, but if I had to measure it, it would probably be right at a fine tablespoon worth of vitamin E oil. So I'm going to let this get melted, and then I'm going to pour it to my sweet little jars over yonder, and we're going to let it set up, because I've got to use it tonight. My hands are just, I wash dishes morning, middle of the day, afternoon, into the night. You know, I do it by hand. And I was watching, oh man, I was watching this gal from near my neck of the mountains, and she's so much like, and we're so much alike, that she does the same thing. And I really liked her video I watched this morning. And she shows, you know, real life in her kitchen. You know, she says this is real life. She washes dishes all throughout the darn day too. So I was like, that's pretty cool now. You know, I like to see that. All right, my water's getting a little bit too warm, a little bit too bubbly for me. I don't want no splashing into my oil, because that will ruin it. So we're going to turn it down to a medium-low. Okay? All right, I'll bring it back when it's ready to pour. Alright, now here's your tip. When you get your measuring cup, glass measuring cup, out of the water, take you like a towel or something and wipe the bottom all around it so no water drips into it while you pour it. I just got it off the stove. I'm going to go ahead and squirt my vitamin E in. Alright, let it kind of drop to the bottom. Here we go. We're going to squeeze it in there. That's a nice squeeze. It's plenty. And with my Dande'lion Salve, or my Dande'lion Balm, you can make it a salve. You just put 1 ounce of beeswax into 10 ounces of oil instead of 2 ounces. But like I said, I like it to be a balm. I only put that and vitamin E in it. I do not put other essential oils in my Dande'lion Balm. I just never have. I never had needed to. I use those in my other remedies. But this smells just like honey. It's the color of honey. And if y'all know anything about dandelions, the bees are just absolutely obsessed with them. And I don't wash my dandelions like most people do. I do give them time to let the critters crawl out, but I let them dry. I want that pollen on it. I want it inside of it, this oil. I want it, because that's extra remedy to have. Alright, it's mixed in there right fine. Now I'm going to get to pouring, because this can set up pretty quick. And I don't want to waste none. It's like a tincture. Every drop counts. See, it's already solidifying there on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it into these sweet little jars. These are 4-ounce jars. Alright. There's 1 down. 2 down. And your 3rd one. And it's already, like I said, trying to solidify as it comes up. There we go. I'm going to scrape that out while I still can. Alright, now I'm just going to take my container here, my measuring cup, glass measuring cup, and I'm going to put some warm soapy or hot soapy water in it so nothing sticks and it'll be easier to clean. Now what I mostly use this for is dry skin, chapped lips. My son has eczema really bad, and it helps soothe it down. But with eczema, you need to find out what's causing that, because that's just a symptom. It's not an actual, you know, thing that's just started by itself. So we're working on that with him right now. But the color is just this pretty vibrant yellow when it solidifies. My hands, like I said, I wash dishes all the time. It dries my fingers and my hands out terribly bad. So I'll let this cool down, and then tonight for sure I will be using one of these little jars and keep it around the house. But yeah, it's just great for skin healing. I mean, you could combine calendula and dandelion, you know, anything like that if you wanted to. But I found that straight out dandelion infused oil, and with making Dande'lion Salve or Dande'lion Balm, is just powerful within itself. Our Creator, when He makes things, or you know, remedies, He creates remedies for us to learn about and to make for ourselves. He knows what He's doing, so you trust Him and get your learning on and learn how to make things for yourself, because you'll be thankful. You'll be thankful that you do. I'll do a video, like I said, showing you how to infuse dandelion oil. It's quite simple. You can look at my other videos on infusing oil, and you just do the same thing, but your dandelions have to be dry. They have to be dry, so you don't get no water into your oils to make it go rancid. Alright, I'll show you a picture at the end when it's solidified and just the beauty of it. Shalom from Hill'Top Hollar, y'all. Halal'YAHUAH.